look out at the world, Samir, we look for partners. We don't look for preachers.
What are the expectations? And I know there are plans for a visit to this part of the world, but more broadly, if we take Europe and the EU as an actor in this particular equation, what are India's expectations from an EU partnership? That's the first part of the question. And the second, of course, is that you did make a very important point that maybe Donald Trump has popularized Arctic beyond the traditional circles of examination. Now, as a follow-up,
the syllabus has become more popular.
The syllabus has become more popular. That's right. So now the question for you is, how do you mobilize constituencies at home to respond to perhaps this moment when maybe, like President mentioned, Indian private sector and other stakeholders could be motivated to look at this region more closely?
Well, when you ask me about Europe, you mean on Arctic or generally speaking?
Generally speaking. Considering where they are right now, they tried to play the strategic autonomy game, like you mentioned, security from America, energy from Russia, markets from China, strategic autonomy of a European variety, not going that well right now. But how do you and what do you as India expect from Europe?
Well, look, when we look out at the world, Samir, we look for partners. We don't look for preachers. Particularly preachers who don't practice at home what they preach abroad. And I think some of Europe is still struggling with that problem. Some of it is changing. So the issue for us, I mean, in many ways, Europe, I think, has entered a certain zone of reality check. Now, whether they are able to step up to it or not, it's something we will have to see. But from our point of view, if we are to develop a partnership, there has to be some understanding, there has to be some sensitivity, there has to be a mutuality of interest, and there has to be a realization of how the world works. And I think these are all work in progress to differing degrees with different parts of Europe. So some have moved further, some a little bit less.